Today, I'm gonna make this healthy Homestead diet cake. It has bananas in it with cream cheese frosting. It's very easy to make and delicious, and it is for a healthy diet. Let's go. Welcome to Becky's Homestead. You'll need 3/4 cup butter, 2 1/8 cup of sugar, 3 eggs, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon salt, optional, 1 1/2 cups of milk, 2 teaspoons lemon juice, 1 1/2 cups mashed banana. For the frosting, you'll need 1/2 cup of butter softened, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, an 8-ounce package of softened cream cheese, 3 1/2 cups of powdered sugar. So we're going to turn the mixer on and we're going to put the 3/4 cup of butter and the 2 1/8 cup of sugar into the mixer, and we're going to mix that on high speed until it creams. Mash the bananas in a bowl and add the lemon juice. Now I add the 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Can we do extra? Now that it's creamed, I'm going to start adding the eggs one at a time and let them mix in well. In a small bowl, you're going to mix 3 cups of the flour and 1 1/2 teaspoons of the baking soda. If you opt to use the salt, now's the time to mix it in. It takes a long time for it to reach creamy stage, but be patient and it'll make a really good cake. I like to choose really simple recipes. I don't like a million ingredients, and I don't like special stuff, that I have to go to search it out in some specialty store somewhere. Really, some of the most delicious cooking are the simplest recipes, and those are the ones I look for. Now that the eggs and the butter are all mixed together, I'm going to start adding the flour and the milk, alternating one after the other. This is healthy diet cake, and the reason I say that is because it has whole, fresh ingredients in there. That is a healthy diet. When you eat whole, fresh food, that equals a healthy diet. No chemicals, no preservatives. Yum. I love my homemade cake. It is so delicious, and it's better than anything you can buy in a store. This cake is so beautiful. You can take it to a party, some gathering, or if you're having a big family get-together, you put this cake on the table, everybody's gonna be looking at it and can't wait to dig in. Last, I'm gonna add the bananas to the cake mixture. Don't overbeat it at this point. Just mix the bananas in well and you're done. Make sure to give the pans a good coating of a non-stick spray. Make sure when you put the cake in the 3 pans, you try to get it as even as possible. Preheat the oven to 275 and you bake it for 1 hour. It's more of a ta-da when you get them out, not in. Make sure you insert the toothpick to make sure it's done in the middle. Let cool on a drying rack. It has to be completely cool before you frost it. To make the frosting, I'm going to mix together the butter and cream cheese. Those have to both be softened, of course. You're just going to mix that up so it's all mixed together, nice and creamy. Add the vanilla, well mixed. Turn the mixer on low and start adding the sugar very slowly. If you don't turn the mixer down, you're going to have a big poof of powdered sugar all over the place. When I cook at home, I always try to use the best of the ingredients I have. Grass-fed butter really makes a difference. The eggs are my farm fresh eggs, and I also bought organic flour. It does make a difference. Once all the sugar is mixed in pretty good, turn the mixer back up on high and whip the frosting really well for a few minutes. Now's the fun part. We get to build the cake. Layer by layer, we're gonna build it and frost it. It's so much fun. Make sure the first cake is centered right in the middle of the dish. What I do, I figured out that you need 3 spoons of frosting on top of the first layer. If you don't do it precisely, what happens is you run out of frosting at the end and you won't have enough to go around the outside of the cake. I have a whole banana left over, so I sliced it up. I'm gonna put the bananas, a few banana slices on each layer. So just use 3 big spoons of frosting on each layer. Spread it out only on the top. Here goes layer 2, and I'm gonna do the same exact thing. 3 spoons of frosting, spread it out nicely and evenly, and then I'm gonna put a few bananas. Last but not least, layer number 3. Centered, they're all stacked up and centered evenly. 3 spoons of frosting and spread it out. I have just enough frosting left to do the sides. It's a big, tall cake, so you have to spread it nice and evenly and go all the way around. This is kind of the tricky part, but just take your time and you can do it. If you get a cake stand, it just takes it up a notch and the cake will look so pretty when you put it on the table. Presentation is a big part of cooking and it does take it up a notch. Oh, it's ready. It looks really good. It was just so easy to make. Anybody could make it. You don't have to be like a cook to make this. The hardest part is stacking it up and frosting it. And if it comes out sloppy, believe me, nobody will care. They'll eat it. Okay, I want to get a frosting bite. I'll tell you how good it is because it's 3 layers, so you got to take 3 bites. Mmm. It's so good. Mmm. I love banana cake. It is just well worth the effort for me to make this cake. Tell me your favorite cake flavor in the comments below. If you like this video, please click the like button. It really helps me a lot. And I have a new video every week, so don't forget to push that subscribe button. Thanks to all my Patreon supporters. I couldn't do these videos without you. If you'd like to become a Patreon supporter and get special perks and rewards, the link is in the description below. Thanks for watching. Happy homesteading. Bye-bye.